Ghee is a superfood. Indian cooking cannot be done without ghee unless you have a cardiac condition. So if you're eating refined oil, if you're eating bad rancid fat, if you're eating roadside fried food, that is bad for you. Ghee in fact is good for you. Ghee helps you lose weight.
So we use ghee, like homemade, but bit of ghee is required for the dals and chapatis and all that. A lot of people tell me no, ghee is not good, and especially for senior citizens it's not good.
Ghee is a superfood. Indian cooking cannot be done without ghee. Traditionally, we have been using ghee in everything, and there is no harm in using ghee unless you have a cardiac condition. If you have high cholesterol levels, or if you've had a blockage, if you've had a surgery, then you need to take it under advisement. You need to see whether ghee is okay for you or not. You might need to cut it out for some time and then balance it with other fats. But otherwise, if you have no issues, if other people in your family have no issues, then it's actually okay to cook all your foods in ghee. First, because ghee has a very high smoke temperature. So if you're cooking a refined oil and if you put it in the pan, it starts burning immediately. Ghee doesn't do that. So ghee doesn't turn rancid, it doesn't turn bad. It is great for Indian cooking because all our foods are cooked for a very long time on a high flame. So that's great. Another thing, you should not fear fats. People avoid ghee thinking that, oh, it is so high fat, I'll gain weight, it's not good for me, I'll get high cholesterol levels.
Yeah.
That's actually wrong. It's not true. It's not fats that are bad for you, it is the bad type of fats that are bad for you. So if you're eating refined oil, if you're eating bad rancid fat, if you're eating roadside fried food, that is bad for you. Ghee in fact is good for you. Ghee helps you lose weight. If you research, ghee has a compound called as CLA. CLA is responsible for removing the bad fat from your body. It helps you burn fat, and people don't know that. So it's for no reason blamed. They're okay having a slice of bread, but they're not okay having ghee, which is a wrong misconception actually. And ghee is great for you. You can go ahead and have ghee. Your brain is made up of fat. Your immune cells are made up of fat. So you need good quality fat.
Because they say if you will eat ghee, you will have heart issues, so you should not eat ghee, especially once you become, senior citizens, so to say. Not
up to an extent, ghee is saturated fat. So if your arteries are already blocked, and those arteries will not get blocked by having ghee. I mean, have you heard this condition in your parents and your grandparents? Your parents, yes, but you must not have heard in your grandparents and great grandparents, because everything was made in ghee, but they were not having other types of fat that we are having. They were not having refined oil, vegetable oil, seed oils, which is what is bad. But if you've already reached that stage where your arteries are blocked, then you might want to use ghee sparingly and not on everything. But if you're cleared by your cardiologist that you don't have any cholesterol deposits, then you can have ghee for cooking.
And we can mix it up with like olive oil
Yes,
and things like
you should mix it up with good quality oils. So you should avoid all the safflower, sunflower, rice bran, canola, all these oils. They are bad oils. But ghee is great, even organic butter. Not the regular butter that you get, but if you're using organic butter, that is okay. Olive oil is great. Your groundnut oil is great. Any oil which you get from the kachi ghani, which is like cold pressed oil, is actually okay to use.